How many of you are facing challenges with having the right product available for your customer needs? Are you looking to optimize your process to maximize the output? This is the right video for you. I am Grenville, business planning coach, and in this video I am going to talk about supply planning, one of the most critical, the unsung heroes of business planning. As per Deloitte of Turkey, supply planning is the entire planning process which includes procurement, manufacturing, and distribution. This is done keeping in mind the demand forecast, the capacity constraints, and the available material. So supply planning plays a role ensuring that all the requirements are served while it ensures that the process is being optimized. A total optimization machine. Supply planning operates with certain principles. The main principle being to incorporate the supply constraints, the campaigns, and planned maintenance as well as downtime into the demand requirements of the market. By doing this, we balance the demand and the supply, ensuring that we pick the most profitable demand or the demand that we could serve the customer better with the available resources and the equipment. This helps you to optimize your inventory and ensure that the right inventory is available at the right time for the customer. You can identify stocks and made-to-order inventory. You could maintain the idle inventory at the right location and on time. You can have a replenishment cycle based on what the customer needs are and the specific product needs as well. And you can ensure that the products are delivered just in time to ensure that both the customer as well as us make the best of the situation available. All this can be done with ensuring that we have buffer stocks that could ensure that we take over the uncertainty of the market and facilitate better service to the customer. The other principle of supply planning is to optimize the process where production changeover plans are put in place. We ensure that the campaigns or individual products that need to be produced in a continuous process are incorporated. We also ensure that equipment planning is done, maintenance, procurement, expansion of equipment capacity, all these factors are taken into consideration. And the next part is to optimize the resources. By this I mean the manpower, our production equipment, as well as the logistic equipment. Ensuring that we have an overall constraint in place, we make sure that we can optimize all these resources to keep the cost down as well as become more efficient. The last but not the least is to optimize our raw materials. By this I'm talking about the procurement cycle, the buffer stocks we need to maintain both at the supplier's end as well as in our own stocks, as well as the inventory and space management to ensure that we are not occupying too much space and increasing the inventory holding costs. And again, we come back to having the products reaching us just in time, as long as the supply planning is coordinating the requirements of your process along with the requirements of your supply process. So these are broadly the principles on which the supply planning works. The monthly cycle of a supply planning works something like this. In the first week, the supply planners collect what are the constraints that we have with the supply. Do we have any new product launches? Do we have planned downtime? Do we have maintenance? So all these factors are captured to ensure that we know of any planned uncertainty that is going to happen during the month. The demand forecast is received around the second week of the month, which has the market inputs as well as the adjustments done to it. And we take this and constrain the demand to the available supply. By constraining, I mean we balance both the demand and supply to ensure that based on the rules provided by the organization, we are capturing the demand that we want to take for the profitable management of the organization. Once this is done, we have a consensus done with all the stakeholders. And finally, based on the agreement, we have a production plan, which could be a daily, a shift-wise, or a product-wise production plan made for the next 3 months, not just for 1 month, because the production planning process is a continuous process and we need to ensure that we have continuity in the way we plan production. So this is broadly how the monthly cycle of a supply planning works. So what are the benefits of an efficient supply planning process? As I said, we can maximize the output and increase the profitability, optimize our resources, manage our inventory, supply the products on time to the customer, and manage the disruptions better. The last being the most valuable point, because there is always going to be uncertainty both from the market as well as the way the equipment runs. So the efficiency of a good supply planning process is to ensure that we anticipate possible disruptions, create buffer stocks to ensure we absorb that shock from both the market as well as from the supply, and ensure we efficiently deliver the product to the customer on time. And again, the biggest part of supply planning is to make sure that once we have disruptions or not, we anticipate the need and always remain flexible to absorb any changes that happen in the market or with our supply situation. And to end, we have to make sure that in the end we are serving the customer on time, and that is to make sure the customer gets what he wants when he wants. And this can be done by shortening the order turnover time, as well as to improve the order in full to the customer on time. So to summarize, supply planning is one of the crucial departments of the planning process, which ensures we coordinate one side the demand from the market with the requirements of the supply, whether it be operations or the procurement, to ensure that we have a smooth coordinated process that takes the process forward and delivers the product the customer needs when he needs it, to ensure that we maximize our service and we are able to leverage this with a premium to the customer and enjoy a niche in the market that the competition does not have. I hope you liked this short video on supply planning. I am Grenville, the business planning coach, and I help entrepreneurs establish a profitable business using planning tools like supply planning and demand planning, and help them make better profits and reach their maximum potential. If this video was of interest, do not forget to like, share, and to subscribe to my channel. There is much more content on integrated business planning, as well as other information about how to improve your business and make yourself better. Till I see you the next time in another video, this is Grenville wishing you well.